Welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be discussing the benefits of fasting with blood sugar management. So if you're interested, definitely stick around. All right, let's just get it out of the way. Why does my eye look like all puffy and teary? I got something. In LA right now, the weather is ridiculous. I caught something yesterday and now I'm sneezing like all the time. So hopefully throughout this video, I don't sneeze, but if I do, I'll definitely chop it out. So that's the reason for my appearance. So I'm not crying for any reason, but sneezing. With that being said, let's understand the difference between fasting and how it can actually help with your blood sugar management. This is so damn vital as we talk about alpha throughout all these different videos, right? So let's go ahead and understand what fasting is first. Fasting is the idea of refraining from anything for a period of time, right? So in our case, fasting would be for food, anything that you put inside your mouth. We don't want to put anything in there because then it will spike up our insulin, spike up our different hormones. And there's a lot of different things that occur. Many of you watching this video, if you're not already in your prime shape, you more than likely have a little bit of extra baggage somewhere in your body. As a result, you're probably eating a lot of ultra processed foods, to be honest with you. Unless you're going through some life situation where you're emo and depressed and you're just eating to get that like high of being happy. That's a different story, and that also leads to other metabolic disorders as well. But in the context of this video, we want to be fasting because blood sugar management is super duper critical. As I mentioned before, now has been a time where we spend a lot of our time and energy. When we do eat foods, we eat a lot of ultra processed foods. These are foods that are within package, within package, within package. You go to the supermarket, grocery store, wherever you go, I would say probably 80 to 90% of those foods are going to be ultra processed foods. And that sucks, right? The goal is to eat food that is grown from the earth onto your table and then take it from there. That's the benefit. But the thing is, most of us do not do that. And since we do not do that, we have such a big issue in our overall metabolic health. Which is why, I mean, to be honest, this all exists, right? The whole channel exists because of this, Alpha exists because of this, Core M3 exists because of this, because what I saw from the CDC chart, that this is an exponential graph of people getting metabolic disorders. People, I need you to understand something. In America, there's 330 million people, and of that, 160 plus million are affected by some sort of metabolic disorder, whether it be diabetes, pre-diabetes, obesity, obese, overweight, hypertension, hyperlipidemia, high cholesterol, cardiac disease. Oh my God, I could just keep going. So you can see why this is a big deal. And so when we are fasting, what are we doing? We're actually slowing down our ability to now digest food. We don't want to be digesting anything. We want to take a deep breath and let the body do its thing, sort of replenish itself. And something that I talk about in a lot of my videos with fasting, if you take a look, if you were to just look through all the fasting playlist, you'll see that when we are fasting after a period of time, which we do intermittent fasting, 16-8, 18-6, whatever you prefer, your body starts undergoing something called autophagy. Over time, your body will start cleaning itself up. Think of it like spring cleaning for your body. It regenerates, rejuvenates, replenishes, etc., etc. It really does a good job. One of those things is actually using the sugars within your body. Because right now, if you are a type of person that has high A1Cs or high sugar levels as you test it with either a CGM or you do a little pinprick test, whatever you do, for you to figure out what your sugar levels are, there's a reason why it's that. It's elevated because you're probably eating sugars all day long. If you're eating sugars all day long, it's gonna be elevated. Come on, right? That's just a natural understanding of what happens when you consume a lot of sugars. It goes into your bloodstream, and then eventually the insulin has to work its way to push it to whatever cells that can accommodate it. But now, when you are fasting, your insulin will work better, your pancreas will be less fatigued, you'll have less requirements in your GI system to actually digest the food. Your immune system will also be relaxed because, again, when you have too much sugars in the body, you're having chronic inflammation occurring at all given times. So we want to refrain from that. But again, look what's happening, right? So when you are fasting, all that blood sugar will be depleted and you'll come into a normal range. We want that. We want a normal range because our body naturally knows what to do. It does something called homeostasis all day long. For you to even exist, like, to be honest, how often do you think about your health, right? Probably not ever. As you get older, you start thinking about it all day long because you start having, repairs needed. Think of it like a brand new house. You get it, you never really think about it. But as time goes on, 20, 30, 40, 50 years go by, there will be maintenance. There will be maintenance requirements, and then there will be certain things that break or certain things that need repair. And that's the same thing with your body. When you're younger, you feel invincible because your body's always regenerating, always replenishing, always rejuvenating you. But as you get older, it stops doing it because all that damage you did throughout time is now there, and it has to. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do at that point? You have to decide. And so leveraging fasting as a tool or a technique will really, really help you manage your sugar levels beyond the pills that they would be recommending to you, because those pills, after a certain amount of time, your body gets used to it and you're not managing anything anymore. So if you did find value in this video and it made sense to you, definitely give me a like. If not, give me a dislike, letting me know what you disliked about the video, or maybe give me some feedback in general to make this videos better for you and the audience in general. With that being said, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell letting you know when the next video will come out. Other than that, I will see you on the next one. Take care and bye.